Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about how, according to Scott Reynolds of PewterReport.com, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield are not close on a new deal. I'm not going to show you guys the entire article, but here is what we have right now. Or the two paragraphs that I do want to review today. So, Pewter Report is not sure which side made the initial offer, whether it was the Bucs or Mayfield's agent Jack Mills, but Mayfield's camp opened negotiations with an offer rumored to be at $44 million per year. The thinking there is that Mayfield is a better quarterback than New York Giants starter Daniel Jones, which I feel like is accurate, by the way, who makes an average of $40 million per season. Tampa Bay is rumored to have countered or started with an offer of $25 million per year, which is the Geno Smith contract. Again, I understand why the Buccaneers would offer that type of contract. After a career turnaround season in Seattle in 2022, replacing Russell Wilson as the starter, Smith signed a 3-year, $75 million contract extension with the Seahawks. Now, it is important to say here that Scott Reynolds does say they are progressing. Talks are progressing. Of course, that makes sense. But look, a $19-20 million gap here in these contract negotiations, right? Let's just round it up to 20. So you have the Mayfield camp, who's allegedly coming in at $44 million per year, and the Bucs are coming in at 25. So some people are going to say, why would Baker Mayfield do this? Why? There ain't no way he's worth $44 million per year, right? Folks, the basics of any type of negotiation is to always start high. The goal of Baker Mayfield's agent, Jack Mills, is to get as much money for his client as possible. So yes, Baker Mayfield's camp is going to absolutely start the negotiations at $44 million per year. I agree that Baker Mayfield is a better quarterback than Daniel Jones. Does that mean that Baker Mayfield deserves $44 million per year more money than Daniel Jones? No, that just means that Daniel Jones was given a really crappy contract by the New York Giants. Well, crappy for the Giants, not necessarily for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones made out like a bandit. But that doesn't mean just because this inferior quarterback makes more than this guy does not automatically mean this guy should and will make more money. I do also agree with where Tampa Bay came in at $25 million per year, referencing the Geno Smith contract. We've talked about that contract and the comparisons between both quarterbacks a lot here on this channel. Ultimately, I think the situation is this. The two sides are likely going to meet in the middle. What does that mean? $30 to $35 million per year, which is a number that a lot of people have already, speculated on anyway, and have already predicted being the type of contract that Baker Mayfield is going to get is $30 to $35 million on some type of deal. Let's say 35, right? That means that Baker Mayfield's camp comes down by $10 million on their initial offer. That is allegedly their initial offer. And the Bucs come up $10 million on what was allegedly their initial offer. This is how negotiations work, folks. The party that is wanting to get the most money out of the situation as possible is going to start off very high. The party that is going to want to save as much money as possible is going to start off very low. How do things progress? Well, they start getting closer and closer and closer to a middle ground, which in this scenario is, let's say, $35 million range. That is how I think these talks are going to progress and are going to continue. Again, folks, I have no sources on this. This is just me making just providing what my thoughts and opinions and insight is on this matter, and also just thinking about basic negotiation tactics and whatnot. These types of things happen all the freaking time. So people are going to see Baker Mayfield's camp started off at $44 million per year and are going to assume, oh, the Bucs are going to cave and give him $44 million per year. Or people are going to see the Bucs are only offering $25 million per year, and they're going to say, that's way too low. The Buccaneers are going to lose Baker Mayfield. Folks, it's all negotiations. Much like what we have said regarding Mike Evans and Antoine Winfield Jr. and all of these different types of players, be patient. At the end of the day, I still have really no doubts in my mind that Baker Mayfield is going to be back with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. These are how negotiations happen, folks. We could be getting the news tomorrow that Baker Mayfield is going to be re-signing on a new deal with the Bucs, and it may not be at $44 million per year. In fact, I'm going to say it's not going to be. And folks, it probably won't be at $25 million per year either. It'll probably be a little bit more than this. What will that number be? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. But guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this down in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions about the $44 million per year, the $25 million per year, the negotiations in general, and whether or not, hey, you know what, whether or not you feel like Baker Mayfield is a better quarterback than Daniel Jones and Geno Smith. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions about that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and as always, guys, I'll see you on the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.